Hello folks, well I wasn't going to do an unboxing of a dishwasher, but popular demand requested it, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's get on with it. It's a huge box. I've never had such a big box in my kitchen. This is a Miele G4203 SC active in brilliant white. As far as I know, it's the bottom. I know I've only gone for the bottom of the range, but you know, I looked further up the range, but they were a lot more money, and I'm thinking, well, it's still made in Germany, it's still a Miele, and it's sure to be better than my slimline Bosch it's replaced. It was delivered direct from Miele, but not in a big red van with Miele written all over it, unfortunately. It was a very nondescript van, but two gentlemen in overalls with Miele written on them turned up, so I assumed it came from Miele from their warehouse in Abingdon, I believe. Oh dear, right. I've got a window, look. That'll be fair. That's quite good quality wood there. I might be able to fashion myself. That is just almost like a window. A window to my soul. There we go, so that's that. I think I should be able to just do lift off. Let's see. I wonder if it's facing or we got its back to us. We'll soon find out. Oh, that's fortunate. It's got. It's not showing us its backside. Well, that's a big box. Looks like it'll be another trip to the recycling centre at the weekend. Out the way, Daisy and Molly. Ooh, lovely. Ooh. You know, this is mainly about vacuum cleaners, obviously, but I do like. There's some good bits of wood, you know. Some good bits of wood just for packaging. Look. I mean, this is IKEA furniture. I'm sure I can fashion a lovely Billy bookcase out of all this wood. Oh, there's some more. I didn't ask to inspect it. I saw the packaging and I thought, if it's damaged inside all that, ooh, it looks swish. I mean, this was an absolute bargain for a Miele dishwasher. Was it about 330 I paid? The regular sort of retail price for this entry-level dishwasher at the time of making the video is about £400, £399. That's how much John Lewis want for it. Oh, looks good. Oh, it's full of water, but that's from the testing. Ah, and it's got what I wanted. It's got the cutlery tray. It's just a basic cutlery tray. They do one that's got a thing that moves up and down, but that's fine. Wow. Look at that. I'll be doing loads of washing. Oops, a bit of polystyrene. We've got the funnel. That's for filling it up with salt. I've just bought a new bag of salt. I've got some rinse aid. You don't get anything with it. In the old days, when you bought a major appliance, you normally would get, if you bought a washing machine, you'd normally get a sample of powder and conditioner, and often if you bought a dishwasher, you'd get a sample of dishwasher powder, or sometimes you'd even get like a whole complete set to start you off. So you'd get some powder and some rinse aid and some salt. But no, I didn't expect anything. I just think it's seems a very solid machine. Looks nice. I'm slowly phasing out Bosch and I'll be introducing Miele. I can't get a new Miele washing machine as much as I'd like to, because for viewers of my channel you'll know that it's not long since I got a new Bosch one. So it will annoy me now that my washing machine doesn't match my dishwasher, but even I'm not silly enough to get rid of a perfectly good washing machine just because doesn't say Miele on it. Well, so far so good. Let's have a bit of a look inside before I install it. Here's the control panel. Anyway, quite a simple affair. You've got your on-off. This selects your program. So you've got auto, glassware, eco, sort of a normal program at 50 degrees and an intensive program at 75. Now turbo, I believe that reduces the wash time but also uses a little bit more electricity. There's a delay start feature, and I think that's your start button. It does tell you how long it's got to run on this panel here. There are other things you can change as well. The rinse aid and the salt settings, they're done using these buttons somehow. You've also got some indicator lights on this end. That's to warn you if there's a problem, I believe, with the filling or draining. There's a light to tell you when to put more rinse aid in, and there's a light to tell you when to fill it with salt. But if you use combination tablets and you don't put separate rinse aid and salt in, you can deactivate those lights. But I personally, even though I use a combination tablet, I do like to use salt and rinse aid as well. I think it gives the best results. So, as you can see, classic lines, lovely bright white finish, very good. Oh, you can just tell that that cabinet is quality. I'm really surprised the price I paid. I was expecting the quality to have gone down a bit, and it might have done. According, some Miele's made 20 years ago may have been a bit more solid than this, but it still seems a very solid dishwasher. So this is the inside of the cabinet. As I said, it's got water in it because it will have been tested at the factory. So here is the lovely, oh, it comes completely out as well, that's fantastic. The cutlery tray, so you can actually lay down all your knives, all your forks, all your spoons. You've got room in the middle for larger utensils. It just makes loading and unloading simpler and more hygienic, because when you're unloading it, you're just grabbing your cutlery by the handles. That's fantastic. I was really looking forward to that feature. And yes, this is the most basic type of cutlery drawer, because it's the entry-level model, but it's still fantastic. And then this is the upper basket, plenty of room in there. Again, it comes out nice and far. We've got the spray arm in the middle, and it adjusts as well with these two levers. You can adjust it up, adjust it down, and it doesn't have a specific setting like my old one. You had to take my Bosch, you had to take the drawer out, the basket out, and put it back in again on a different runner. But with this one, so you can have it high like that, low, or anything in between. But one thing I really like about this, you can actually, oh, it's got an extra thing there, look. What I like about this is you can actually angle. You see how it's on a slant now? So as you can see, it's on a slant, but it can still go in. Now that's useful if you've got larger items, say this side of the basket, gives you a little bit more height. You can of course slant it that way if you want to. Also though, it's useful if you ever have mugs and things that often have water on the top. If you put the basket on a slant, it helps that water to speed off, and when you're emptying the dishwasher, I often have to, with my old dishwasher, I used to have to dry the bottoms of the mugs. So hopefully this lovely new Miele, I won't have that problem. And here's the lower basket, got a nice handle to pull it out, plenty of room in there. Let's move the funnel. Lots and lots of space in there for my plates, my pots and pans. I don't know if these move, I think they do. There's some various bits and pieces. I'll have to look at the instructions again. But plenty of room compared to my old dishwasher. I think this takes 14 place settings, and my old one would have been, I don't know, maybe 8 or maybe 6. But certainly this is about a third as big again as my old slimline. This is the rinse aid and detergent dispensers. The rinse aid is this side, pour the rinse aid into there. You can actually adjust how much rinse aid the machine uses using the buttons on the control panel. I'll look into that later. On my old Bosch there was a little dial actually inside the dispenser, but on this Miele I can control it from the panel on the machine. And this side we've got our detergent dispenser, so it's suitable for using tablets, and of course you can also use the traditional powder as well. And there's a little stepped line, one says 30, one says 20, so obviously depending on the load you can fill it up to the 20 line or up to the 30 line, or according of course to the powder's manufacturer's recommendations. This is the bottom of the wash cabinet. We've got a very nice metal spray arm. That's just quality. The one on I know I keep referring to my old one, but I had it 12 years, so it became like an old friend. My old Bosch had a plastic spray arm. This is metal on this lovely Miele. I can't wait to get it plumbed in. This is where we put the salt. According to the instructions, we need to top that up with about 2 litres of water. I'm not sure if it's before or after the salt, I'll have to check that. So the salt goes in there, and here, that's it. We've got the filter, we've got a fine mesh, there we go, got a fine mesh filter there to trap the very fine particles, and there's a little trap there. It traps things like peas, sweet corns, any larger debris. Of course you should scrape your plates thoroughly, you don't have to rinse them. Some people rinse them, but there's no need. As long as there's no large particles of food, but if there are, that should catch them. This is all rinseable, this will all come apart I expect. And that locks into place there. Now one last thing to show you, and this is fantastic as well. I'm going to take this drawer out at the top because I'm going to be installing this soon, and I want it to be as light as I can have it. I don't know if that comes out actually, so I'll leave it for now. Probably does come out. What I just wanted to show you is the third spray arm at the top of the cabinet. So I'm pointing the camera up from the bottom of the dishwasher, so I can show you it actually has 3 spray arms. So that is the top arm. We'll ensure everything is thoroughly cleaned. My old Bosch did have a spray at the top, but it was just a fixed spray. It wasn't a rotating spray arm like this Miele has. Okay, the sun has come out in celebration of my new dishwasher. Yes, it's sad, but I don't often buy new dishwashers. Vacuum cleaners, yes, they come all the time. I'm sick of the sight of them, but I do not buy very many dishwashers. So when I do, I'm going to savour it. So here's the back. Even the back, it's quality all the way around this machine. It's got, of course, you've got the fitted plug. The drain hose, which I'm pleased to say is very long. I was thinking I might have to use another hose with this. What I've just realised though, where's the fill hose? Oh, it's both. I'm thinking that looks like 2, but it's the fill and the drain hose. Now I can't use a different fill hose, so I think it should be long enough. And I hope that this will fit my plumbing. Ooh, actually that looks different sizes. Oh dear, we may be having a problem with this. That looks larger than the one that's... might have to get some sort of adapter. Oh dear. This device here is supposed to prevent... any flooding happening. Miele guarantee. If something goes wrong with the water supply, this device is supposed to cut water off to prevent flooding. So that's nice to know. And inside here we have all the instructions, the energy rating. It's an A+ machine. You can go up to A+++. It gets an A rating for drying. They don't do washing ratings for some reason. It's 14 play setting and only 46 decibels. You can get quieter dishwashers, but 46 is pretty quiet. I know when I'm sitting in my living room watching TV and this is on in the kitchen with the door open, I won't hear this, unlike my old Bosch. Okay, my battery is running down and space is running down. I'm just hoping that that isn't a bigger fitting, but look at the quality of that. Brass fitting there. Fantastic. Well, as long as it plumbs in okay, I think I'll be very happy. Squeeze by. Very happy indeed with this new Miele dishwasher. Okay, thanks for watching. I will be doing another video of this, a full demonstration and review. So until the next time, please thumb up, please subscribe, please check out all my other videos, especially if you're interested in vacuum cleaners, carpet washers and other floor care appliances. So until the next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.